This video is gonna be based of a double handle bathroom faucet. So the first thing we're gonna do before we go any further, we're gonna go ahead and turn our water off. That's the first thing we're gonna do before we do anything here. To turn the water off, this is basically where you will turn the hot water, which is on this side, the cold water, which is on the opposite side. So that's the first thing you have to do before you work on bathroom faucets, especially when you have to do anything with the faucet itself. You turn your water off. Once that's done, then you move up. Now, another thing I like to do is to get a rag and place it right there inside the draining hole so I don't mistakenly drop anything through the hole, as far as the little screws that I'm about to take out from here and from the other one. Now, to continue with the process, this is a double handle faucet. So the brain could be LDR or it could be any type of brain. So let's say your water is dripping. You're wasting water because your faucet is dripping. It could be dripping from here, it could be dripping from the other side, or it could be dripping from here. So especially if you see water residue underneath here, so that's always indicate that you have a problem with your cylinder right here or with your washers. So let's go ahead, and the first thing you do, get a flat screwdriver and pop this cap off. Okay, once you pop this cap off, you put that on the side. A lot of time you're probably gonna have to clean this, but this is already been cleaned. See how pretty it is. Over here, to make that clean a little better, you're gonna have to take that little plastic thing off. But I didn't want to do it. But if you want to go any further, you can take that little plastic thing off. It might be damaged, so if you're thinking about doing it, just put it in the back of your head that you probably won't be able to use that anymore. So that's the reason why I was skeptical. I didn't want to take that off, so I just leave it the way it is. I went ahead and cleaned the outside part of it. The second thing you do is, after you finish using your flat screwdriver, now you're gonna use a Phillips screwdriver to take that Phillips screw off by holding down and then unscrew it. Once that's done, this is why I put the rag through the draining hole, because by any accident I don't drop that through the hole and I might have a problem because of this little screw right here. So by doing that, you can wriggle this, and a lot of times it's not gonna be easy like that. As you can see, this is clean because I cleaned this already. This is after, and this part right there I didn't touch is before. So I will show you how this one look like before and after. So all you have to do to clean this is basically spray it with a little bleach. Whatever cleaning supply that you use, you can just spray it in there. And while you're doing this, let it soak for a few minutes and get a toothbrush that you don't use. Please don't use your toothbrush. Just use a toothbrush that you don't use. And just don't do it in the sink where you actually doing the actual work. Go to another sink, make it easy on you, and do it. Or if you next to your tub, just do it in the tub. Next step, you're gonna unscrew this. What you're gonna do to unscrew this, you can use one of these, okay, and loosen it up. A lot of time, it might be a little hard. It depends how corroded it might be. You might see corrosion all over, but just spray it with WD-40 and it will just loosen up a little bit. Once you take that part out, okay, place that part on the side and get you the same flat screwdriver and trying to pry this thing out just slowly. Pry it out and this thing will come out. And this is what basically, now if you didn't turn your water off, you're gonna have a mess. That's the main reason why I mentioned in the beginning that the first thing you do is turn your water off, which is the hot and the cold. Because if you forget to do that, you're gonna have a mess. When I say a mess, a big mess. So once you get this out, your leaks will determine, this is your first washer, your first ring, and your second ring. Now, you can go ahead, it depends how your faucet looking like. If it looks like it needs to be replaced, just go ahead and replace the whole thing. But if it looks like it's okay, and sometimes by just cleaning it up, if you can see it all around this, I just cleaned that with the brush. And if you look over there, you might see a little rusty, because again, this is before and after, because I wanted to show the difference. So if you want to replace the whole thing, you don't have to go through that. Just go ahead and undo it at the bottom, and you can just pull the whole thing right out. But if you want to just change, it's either this part right here, or you just want to change the little rings. And majority of the time, if it's leaking at the bottom, that's probably what you're gonna have to change. Just take this out first, take it to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever hardware store or supply store, and if you're not sure, and help you figure out which one that fit in there, or let them know what type of double handle faucet that you have, or whatever faucet that you have. So once, let's say you get the new one, to put that back together, just always remember, you see that little opening right here? There's an opening right here. You see that little lip sticking out? This little lip have to go through the little opening. Okay, you gotta make sure it goes right in there. Sometimes you have to adjust it just a little bit and put a little pressure on it. So once you get this flush in here, then you go ahead, place that back in there. Actually, you put that first. Let's be on the same page. Once you get that in there, you get the same tools that you use to take it out. And tighten it a little bit. Don't over tighten it. Once you get it tight a little bit, then you go ahead and place that back in there. A lot of times you're gonna have to play with this just to get it the way it's supposed to be. Put your screws back in there. Use your Phillips screwdriver. And once again, do not over tighten it. Just a little bit. Okay. Then place your cap on top. Snap it. And here we go. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit to show you the difference between the one I just did and the one which is the one that's on the opposite side. If you look, you will see how rusty this look like. And I'm gonna do this one next. And then this is the new one. I mean, this is the one I just cleaned.